If I had to make a call, you might get erased. We okay.
We okay. Big backwoods to the face.
We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased.
I'm okay. We okay. These backwoods to the face. Homie told me we okay. I told homie let's get paid. What he say? We okay. They ask how I'm doing. All I gotta say, I'm okay. Getting by in my city where they say music is my life. What else can I say? People waiting on me, but so many also hate. I can tell by the look upon their face. Cause right now we okay. Homie said we good, so we straight. Bottle blow up now, homies out the way. Hey, get on, get paid. I got a feeling, hey, it might be changed, but I know it'll be okay. Okay.
We okay, did nobody help us. We okay, can't even help us. We okay. We okay. We okay.
We okay. Big backwoods to the face.
We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, I might get erased. We okay.
We okay. Big backwoods to the face.
We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. Make a call and you can get erased. She sucking and let her way it tastes. Thinking about the money I'ma make. While you niggas sit regretting your mistakes. Got a former girl that never misbehaved. And she told me that I'm caught up in my ways. I'm just trying to find out me a way. And I ain't had no shortcut I could take. We okay.
We okay. Big backwoods to the face.
We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. We okay.
We okay. Big backwoods to the face.
We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased.
Yes. We live right here on the Bornrich Show, right here on Intellectual Radio. Make sure you guys go to www.intellectualradio.com. Hear us live. Hear some of our amazing music. Here are our commercials. Thank everybody for tuning in with us tonight.
Yes.
May the Lord bless y'all on this amazing Friday. Stay humble, stay safe. And yeah, it's gonna get cold too, so get your jacket ready.
And sweaters.
Yeah, get your sweaters and jackets.
And hoodies.
And your hoodies. And I also have my I call her special co-host, Miss Vita in the building.
Yes. Hey, everybody.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing today?
I am doing extremely well today.
That's a blessing.
I am.
You're looking nice.
Thank you. I try.
It's good to compliment your people
Know what I'm
sometimes.
saying?
People be all scared. They'll look at you and only tell you look nice.
Oh,
And you know you look nice, but
thank
people.
you.
Yes.
Now, I compliment people all the time.
You do.
I
And you don't care if they with their couple or
No.
not. You're going to let them know.
Yep. I'll tell y'all both fan.
And that's a blessing.
Y'all
Sometimes
beautiful.
people need to hear that together. Like,
And I've never had a bad reaction.
yeah,
I'm
because
very respectful.
it's it'll do something to the relationship once you tell a person. Because sometimes they probably be arguing or mad at each other on the edge of finna break up. You tell them they look
That's
good,
true.
they might give them a little hope or something,
Could be. That
might
could
give them a
be.
little hope to stay together or something. So we gonna be talking about some amazing things today,
Yes.
Vita. We also wanna definitely give a big shout out to
YNS Drock.
Yes.
Dreams into reality.
And he's doing this thing now. He got an album coming in November.
That's dope.
That's dope.
It is.
I got an album
I love the
dropping
name
on
of
October.
that.
Me too. I love the name of it. I know he gonna come with it.
Yeah.
The young guy been rapping. I mean, we've been missing those lyrics. He rapping. And right before I'm gonna drop right before him, October 31st, my album will be releasing with Rough Riders.
Oh, congratulations.
Streaming live on all
Yes.
streaming platforms. Thank you.
That's a hand clap.
And when I tell you that it's worth waiting for, people, it been pushed back like 4 times. I know, but it's worth waiting for because now I'm giving y'all all classic hits. I think the real missing good music.
Yeah.
Like, you know, everybody want to sound the same nowadays.
Yeah, they
You know,
and they do.
Rapping the same way, and you know all the gun violence.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring some
Some
love back. Yeah,
It's definitely got a lot of love in there, y'all.
yeah, it got a lot of love in it. So you don't know how to love, it'll show you.
Yeah, get with your girl and talk. Let them speak those lyrics that you want to say.
Yeah.
Ride down Lakeshore Drive with your arm around her neck. And all that
Woo!
good
Do you
stuff.
want to come out?
Yeah.
Do you want to come out?
Like, yeah, she want to go out.
We're gonna be playing that later on the show too,
Dope.
right on Intellectual Radio. And also, Vita, we got a lot of things to talk about.
We do.
Let me shine on you. We got a lot of things to talk about, Vita. And we got some amazing artists. We got some amazing business owners out there. Shout out to all the sponsors, the business owners, the artists that's watching, all the people that's watching around the world, listening around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely we got our call to call in before we can start the show.
Yes.
Okay.
He
Got a
excited.
special guest. He excited. Yes, who's calling right here on the Bornrich Show, right on Intellectual Radio? Who we have on the party line?
This Christian Garibay speaking right here.
Hey,
Christian Garibay
we got him
is
in the
on
building.
the
We just heard his record.
phone. Yes, we okay. Hey,
we okay. Hey,
we okay. You know, I love it.
I know you're gonna start off asking him first.
Man, I like. What made you come up with "We Okay"?
Well, honestly, I went to the studio. The engineer was like, "Hey, how you feeling?" I was like, "Man, I feel okay," and that's what just inspired the song. I went there, I was feeling great that day, and and I just felt okay. And he's like, "You know what? That sounds great," and we just went in the studio and made that song.
Well, I like it.
I know.
I think it's very inspiring.
It's very catchy.
Catchy, especially to people who are worrying or going through a bad time or stressed out at work, tired of working. It's okay.
It is.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, all right, man.
Yeah, man. We definitely jamming to it. So, what made you start rapping?
Man, ever since I was little, I always liked rapping and stuff. I have family that I grew up out west with. That they're always around people that make music, so it was just around me, and I love music.
Oh, okay. Where out west? We from out west too now.
West Side.
West Side.
I lived out there on Central and North Avenue.
Oh, okay. I grew up off of North Avenue in Lockwood.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My sister got a nice not a boutique, but a nice spot over
Event
there. Event space, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's where my burrito spot at over there on Central and North Avenue. Yeah, they got some good chocolate.
I know. I've been
El
up in
Grey?
them steak fries. Get out of here.
Hey,
With that
El
cheese
Grey.
and steak.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
better
from out
stop
west for
playing. Yeah.
You from out west, Bill.
Who haven't been there?
I'm trying to tell you, the people ain't from out west.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I see you're a family man too.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. I got kids and everything, man. I'm trying to do better for myself and my kids, man.
I love it. I mean, you definitely got a banger. You definitely got them. Your music is hot, so I think that's enough by itself. And then you was a working man too.
Yeah, man. I'm basically I'm a grill cook right now at a private golf club.
Ooh, so you can rap and cook.
Rap and cook. So you gonna be rapping while you cooking? Okay.
We okay. That's
We
why you can
okay.
say because you got the bellies full. We okay. Yeah,
Yes.
I like that. Good food and good music. That's a great combination.
Big shout out to DJ Trouble Brooks tuning in with us as well, y'all.
Oh,
Big shout out to all the
DJ.
lives and everybody watching.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys go to
Thank y'all for Kizzy,
tuning in for us
Sam,
on this nice
Ham.
Friday.
Yes.
To join us on a Friday is amazing. Thank God for you guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys go to www.intellectualradio.com. Listen to us
Yes.
live. Listen to this amazing interview live. Plus, his amazing song, We Okay.
We okay.
We're gonna be running in the back for him
We
again because we
okay.
just like the song
Yeah,
anyway.
it's catchy.
It is catchy.
Like
It is
it's in my head when he said this. I said, "Oh, that's that song we was listening to last week." We okay? Yeah, we all need to. We trouble don't last always,
It don't.
and but we always going through something. And if you've been on this earth anytime, any length of time, you're gonna know. Well, this too shall pass. And we gonna be okay. I love good, positive, feel good music, and that sound like that's gonna be an anthem. We okay. I can hear people singing it, in the crowd. We okay.
We okay.
We okay.
Yeah, he definitely got to step out and do some shows.
Yes, you
got to
to
do some shows.
Yeah.
That got to do some shows because the song is very catchy and we jam it to it. We like the song off top.
For real.
So when it come down to how many kids you say you got, man?
I got 4, man.
Ooh.
Sound like you 16. You got 4 kids.
4. That means you've been with one woman a long time.
Yeah. I've been married for 10 years.
Wow, congratulations.
Let's give a round of applause, Vita. We don't catch that more often.
Yeah, that's forever in these times. People get married one week and divorce the next.
Sure do. If you could last over a month, you straight.
Man,
probably a week.
This is.
So it seems like soon as they get married, the devil just come running in the tear right down.
That's because people don't take their time. They go in real quick.
Yeah.
And when you do physical stuff come in, your brain is mushy anyway. So now you ain't even thinking. So you're physical, now your emotions involved, and you be like, okay, things gonna change. And then when you get in the real thing, you see it's not a cakewalk. Marriage is not a cakewalk. So
yeah, and the people watch too many movies too. They want it so bad.
Yeah.
They get to watching all these movies.
Yeah,
and they just want to get married just to get married to tell their friends, hey, I got married, girl. Don't know the meaning. Don't know. Yeah, look at the ring he proposed to me too. Girl, he got on his knees and we had just met and he already trying to marry. But you go out and marry a man you don't know.
Yeah.
So I'll tell everybody that's listening, watching, make sure you get to know a person before you accept that ring.
I hear what they say. Know them in every, deal with them in every season, and then you'll see, how they react in depth when they got money, when they don't have money, and stuff like that. Yeah. That's important.
Yeah, because that's the most important. Nowadays, that's what people just triggering people. The money, God put himself next to money. He didn't say you're gonna serve me or the devil. He say you gonna serve me or you gonna serve money.
Right.
Nowadays, the people running after the money, and that's why true. God put it there because thousands of years ago, God have seen this earth before. So, it was destroyed before, but we got to go back into where the root started at, where God seen the drunkies, the outside character. He give you instructions how to instruct yourself in life.
Yeah.
So you can know how to deal with people. And I love the fact that he's definitely been married for 10 years and he got 4 kids. And it ain't no limited kids you can have being married.
No,
that's keep on going, man. I tell you.
I don't know. It's not, but
I can tell him that he married. I love it. I love the marriage. I love the marriage.
Oh, kids is a big job. They're blessed, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
you are molding a whole human being.
And you got,
if we really think about that,
that's
got a whole person life that you're responsible for.
That's big because these kids is growing up.
Yeah,
and being responsible for them, you got to learn how to teach them too.
Yeah,
you got to make sure you teach them because
that's it.
They hit a certain age.
Yeah.
They don't respect you no more when you don't teach them right.
Yes.
You got to do something. I told you not to do it, pop. That's why all the kids growing up like myself. All my grandma used to whoop me. Oh, my daddy, because them whoopings matter.
Yeah. What they say is teaching them, and y'all hear me changing my tone. It's teaching them to be violent. So why the ones that's not getting whoopings violent?
Yeah.
They crazy. Right.
Yeah, you on top. You
abuse is different than correcting, and that's a different thing. But you
gotta beat them.
No,
just tap them.
Some of them.
Yeah, Chris. Now when it come down to your 4 kids, man, can you give us a little bit a quick advice on raising kids? And you got 4. Get a real quick advice on raising these kids. How important it is.
Man, bro. Honestly, man. You gotta just be patient, man, because sometimes, things might not be what they seem, but, if you're patient with them, then, most of the time they'll come around.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. Now, when it comes down, because I like I said, I'll go back into the song. I like the song.
Yes.
When it comes down to that song, have you been performing anywhere?
Man, honestly, I just made the song in Chicago, and I had to move down here to Georgia, and I haven't had time to do no
He is in
performances.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Atlanta, Georgia,
Atlanta
tuning
in the
in
house.
with us right here
Everybody
on
going to
Intellectual
Atlanta.
Radio. Yeah, everybody going that sheep. That's why.
Is
I mean,
it?
I ain't saying it because I'm saying
I heard you get more bang for your buck,
What, a
like
plane
as far as
ticket
your
cheap?
house.
Huh? The plane ticket is cheap. For
Really?
a round ticket, yeah,
Really?
it's cheap to go to Atlanta. I guess they know you're gonna spend all your money too.
Yeah, because I heard you get, if you buy a house out there, you get more bang for your buck as far as the space and stuff like that.
Oh, for
Compared to
Yeah, they houses cheap out there for sure.
And they big, I heard.
Yeah, they use nice houses.
I went to Atlanta. I went crazy. I need to redo Atlanta.
Yeah, it's Atlanta a big country. I mean,
I
it's a big, it's
I
real
need to
huge,
redo
you know.
because I didn't like
Probably got
it.
the country, the other side cheaper, and you know you go into the wild side is a little higher. But
Yeah. So this is what. So what is your writing process? I know. Do you get it? Do you do that all the time? Like you got that. We okay? Like you went in there, you just it popped in your head. Is that how your style is?
Yeah, that's how I like. I'm more likely. I feel the vibe when I'm like in the studio. You feel me? Like
I love
and
that.
that's I don't know. That's just me. I try to write too, but it don't really come out the same.
Right. You more of an organic ride the wave
Right,
person. I love that.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
it
dope.
is, and you got Atlanta Magic, the club out there too. Now I know you need to I know you need to plug in that club and perform that song out there.
Atlanta Magic.
Yeah, they got what's the name of the club out there? I think it's Atlanta the Magic Strip Club. I mean that's where all the people
I
be.
think it's called Magic, but yeah, I'm out here in Dalton though, man. That's like an hour and a half up from Atlanta. So I'm in like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you like on
you got kids, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So as far as the rap, okay, how long have you been professional? How long have you been rapping, like professionally, as you would say, as an adult?
For a while, probably since I was like 14, 15. And I was just, I would rap with my friends and stuff at school. And then like professionally, I started like at 18. I would go to like little studios and I'd make music. I got a couple other songs too that I haven't released yet, but
well, if it's like we okay, we can't wait.
We can't wait.
We can't wait.
Yeah.
We can't wait. Because it's okay.
I know.
You gotta send that to us, man. We definitely want to check it out because you already got us. We some huge fans in Chicago already for you.
Yeah. That's not even leaving my head. That's gonna stay in my head all day.
I like it. Can you give us your social media, please, to the real?
So is that?
Give us
my social media.
Yes.
My social media. I have a Facebook. You can reach me at Christian Garibay, and I don't have a Twitter or anything yet, but I'm making one. It's in the process.
What Twitter? They say we use Twitter. Well, make sure you get a TikTok.
They call it X
and
now.
Instagram.
They don't even call it. TikTok, Instagram. They got something new. I'm gonna ask about it. Someone was telling me. Besides Facebook and
For
stuff.
real?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. This guy I talked to was telling me about it. In New York, they got another social media platform.
It ain't the only fan, is it?
No.
People know they owe that making their money. Boy.
Yes, they are. Showing feet and everything.
Footwork and all type of stuff. But yeah, man, make sure you get your social media game up too, man. Make sure you get your Instagram because you got some good music, man. You definitely want people to follow you on all these platforms because they some everywhere. You got some people don't got Facebook, You got some people got Instagram. So, if you relaxing, go to the app store and download these things, man, because you got a banger.
Yeah. I see a lot of artists put a lot of stuff on Instagram. A lot of their videos and everything. Yes. Yeah, they deal with the Instagram. So definitely I see Instagram is popping. That's one of them. You should
Instagram definitely got a lot of people knowing comedy games.
I seen it.
A lot of these guys want to have a career if it weren't for these apps.
I see it.
And thank God for it because before the apps, it was BT and MTV taking over. And it was so hard to get on those platforms. So, hey, thank God for the people who created Facebook, Instagram. But I just say get all the platforms and just invite all your friends.
Yeah. But
for sure.
Definitely.
Is there anything you want to tell your people and to the real out there right now, man?
man, just tune in and keep in tune in the music. And I'm definitely going to try to make some more, man. I'm saving up cash to hit the studios. Tune in.
Yeah.
We'll be tuning in.
We'll be
Okay.
tuning in.
We looking for the next banger.
Yes,
But
and we're going to cheer them up, too.
Put that on out there. Make that Instagram and put We Okay out there.
Yes.
And on your Facebook.
Yeah. You need to do that because we really like the song. We definitely going to cheer you up the right way and tell you, hey, if it was trash, hey, it ain't right.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people just need to tell people, hey, it's just trash. Go back. We ain't going to tell you live. We'll call, tell you, hey, go back and make another song. Don't stop because it's trash. But we gonna tell you that we really like this song.
I really do.
And
it's very catchy.
With it. It's catchy. I
mean,
mean,
like it could be an anthem.
And it could be a motivation song.
Yeah.
So we will tell you, man. Make sure you just keep recording, keep going hard, and keep staying focused. Keep God first, and keep being a family, man. I love the fact that you married too.
Yeah.
I ain't asked you how old the kids is. I just want to be able to know.
I got a 14-year-old son. I got a 7-year-old son, a 6-year-old son, and a 5-year-old daughter.
Aw.
Congrats to that, man. You got some big kids.
Yeah, babies and big. 5-year-old still a baby.
This ain't got to start all the way over.
No.
All right, man. Thank you so much for calling in, Kristen. I'll definitely be listening to the show, man. We will be playing.
We're gonna run that We Okay.
Yeah, we like that.
Thank you so much.
We like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the Intellectual Radio. Make sure you guys go to www.intellectualradio.com. Listen to us live and direct. Listen to some good music. Well, you say I was country music. Yes. Thank you so much for calling in, Kristen, man.
Yeah, and if anyone else want to call in, you all, dial 1708-223-8953 and tap in with Christian, you all.
Yeah, let's get to him again. The number again. Yes, Kristen.
1708-223-8953. You all tap in, call in. You got comments, you got questions, because we got some great conversation coming up.
We finna come up with some, probably right now. Or you want to come in? We okay?
Let's do We Okay.
We gonna
I'm here. I'm feeling We Okay. Hey,
so we gonna run a commercial.
Yes.
On the Rough Riders album releasing October 31st.
Who is it?
Bornrich is releasing the Meditate. I think it's time for people to meditate.
It is. Clear your mind and the rest will follow.
And everything else will fall in place. Because it starts from the mind.
It does.
Yeah. So make sure you guys tune in right now, listen to the commercial, and make sure you guys get the album releasing October 31st on all streaming platforms.
Meditate.
And we're gonna throw a meditate. We throwing a Halloween party. So you can bring your costumes too. Thank everybody for tuning in. Twin City, King Knowledge, and everybody else that's joining. I definitely want to shout y'all out loud on the radio. Don't go nowhere. Go to www.intellectualradio.com. Listen to us. We finna go play a commercial, and we finna play We Okay, and we got amazing conversation coming up, Peter. Right after.
Women, come on in,
shoes from Bornrich. Shout out to him, man. He also has an award show that's going down in Chicago, August 13th. Forever Grateful Awards. Make sure you guys check out these shoes, though, and the flyer for this award show on my Instagram story and on my Snapchat at ThereGoes_KJAY. Speaking of gifts, got a midday giveaway for you guys. Don't miss out on it. More details coming up in minutes.
The sun is killing my buzz.
Yeah, Rough Riders. Let's go. Shout out to you, Jilla, by the way, man. That's good.
KF4DT.
We okay.
We okay. Big backwoods to the face.
We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. We okay.
We okay. Big backwoods to the face.
We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased.
I'm okay. We okay.
when I roll, tell me that you're rolling now. Shorty, when I go, tell me that you're coming now. Shorty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling. Shorty, when I go, tell me that you're coming. I want you always by my side, don't leave. I want you always with me, don't you never leave. Shorty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling now. Shorty, when I go, tell me that you're coming. Come on.
Yeah, hey, everybody. Welcome back to the IntellectualRadio.com
Yes.
on the Keeping It Real show with Bornrich and Ovita.
Yeah, she's so used to keeping it real, boy.
That's the only way to be.
It is.
That's the only way
Definitely
to
check
be.
us out on Underground Hitters at 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday.
Make sure you guys check us out there. We got some things to talk about, Vita.
We do.
And before we start again, we definitely want to give a shout out to Kristen. Definitely got a banger.
Yes.
We rocks with that song, and we
okay.
will be spinning it because everybody needs to know everything gonna be okay.
It's such a positive vibe, and it's such a catchy. We okay. It's very catchy.
Yes.
It's very catchy.
And you know it seeks in the spirit, like
It does.
You know, it do something to you because you
Yeah.
can be like going through going through something,
Yeah.
and you hear that on the radio. We okay.
Hey,
We okay.
and
It's
it
like,
get you
man,
dancing
yeah, and the beat
chanting.
banging.
Yeah, so I really rock with that, Christian. Really,
Yes,
for
and we
real.
will tell you to just keep making songs like
Yeah,
that. We like
bring
that. We
them
like
on,
that.
bring them on out. We need that. We need more positive music
Yes,
in the atmosphere. All this negative stuff, guns, drugs, alcohol. You know, we got enough of that being produced. Let's produce some positive energy, positive things in the atmosphere.
I agree,
Yeah.
100%. I think people definitely need to stay connected with God. And anyway, you know, just make sure you pray. Make sure you reach your hands up and say, Lord, thank you for waking me up
Yes.
this morning. You give him some type of glory. God deserves it. He
does.
saved so
Every
many
day.
people's lives. So many people that went through so many things. I just want the people to know they ain't doing it by themselves.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
you
true.
did not save yourself. God had a purpose for you.
We didn't wake ourselves up this morning, y'all.
We didn't.
Somebody didn't wake up.
And somebody was protecting us the
I
whole
had a
time. Somebody
friend-
didn't wake up for real.
Yeah, no, I had a friend found out like 3 days ago. He passed in his sleep. There was
Wow.
a young man that I've known. He since he was a young kid. I was an older teenager. We grew up in church together, and they texted and said he passed. I was like shocked because he's like have to be in his 30s,
Wow.
and he went to sleep and then wake up.
And my condolences.
Yeah,
I know it's someone that did it. I'm definitely sending love to Dutch. It was an amazing, good guy. He died in his sleep.
Wow.
And I want to tell you, because I know I said earlier, you know, somebody wake you up. I want to let you know who waking you up.
Yes.
God is waking you up.
Every day.
You know, Jesus is King, and people need to know that so they can have some power in the inside of their spirit.
Mhm.
And I know a lot of people, you know, in this sinful world, you know, they run from it.
Yeah.
You know, but we got to give it to you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we won't be where we at if it weren't for God saying be fruitful with your gift.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
You know, even the ladies, like what's some of the things you want to kind of tell some of these ladies of what you seeing so far in the world? People just losing themselves, trying to find themselves, you know, and doing anything to try, you know.
Well, what's been on my mind a lot lately, where my sisters of all races, creeds, color, religion,
Yes.
because we are still women and we still deal with life and men and children and all that. You know, if we really talk to other people, we'll really see how much in common that we all do have.
Right.
That we suffer heartbreak, disappointment, all the same things as women, but I just feel like I see so much of us, and even I'm a woman, of us putting too much energy into the wrong people,
Yes.
like giving ourselves too much to the wrong people. Like sometimes we dedicate our life to men so much it's to our detriment. Like you support a man to your detriment. You give them everything, physical, mentally, spiritual. You give them your whole, and they don't even give you half.
Yeah.
You supporting. It's not a reciprocal relationship, and then we get upset because sometimes we as women we do things and we just do it anyway. They haven't even asked you to do it. Stop volunteering to do things.
Yes. And start doing it for your kids, ladies.
Yeah.
You go out here, you try to please a man that probably don't even like you. Start taking
That's
care of
possible.
your kids.
Mhm.
Spend time doing things for your kids that really gonna appreciate the toys you give them
Yes.
and the gym shoes. Instead of trying to please someone that probably don't care about you
Or your kids.
or your kids.
If they're not your kid's father.
Right.
Mhm.
So I love that message you just gave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop doing too much. I know somebody asked me, well, if I don't show them how to be a wife beforehand, how they gonna marry? It's just, you got to know who you're dealing with
Right.
as well. You kind of got to know the person that you're with. I'm not saying everybody, but I just see so many of us that's willing to settle just to have someone laying next to us. And just because they laying next to you don't mean they fulfilling your physical needs. Sometimes that don't happen. Once you get in a relationship or marriage, sometimes that stuff stop. It shouldn't, but sometimes it does.
It kind of well.
Yeah. If you don't have effort, put effort into your relationship, some of that stuff wear out. And then some people tired. Just life happens too. So you shouldn't just be getting in relationships for that. You should be fulfilled as a person, as a woman, before you get in that. A lot of us going into these relationship trauma with past traumas and stuff like that, and past traumas from relationship, from childhood, from a lot of different things in life, and you need to make sure that you're healed before you go into these relationships, so that you won't give so much of yourself or try to prove. Some women, they give so much and they be upset when these men, they be like, so why you do me like that? No, why did you allow that to happen to you? You seen what it was beforehand. Sometimes we see stuff early and we think that, let me tell you in the honest, I don't care what kind of vagina you have. I don't care what you could give them every hole, you could give them your kidney, and they won't choose you.
Wow.
And that's and you see things and you choose to ignore it.
Yeah.
That's not gonna make a man, and this a man, that's not gonna make them choose you. A lot of men love strength. You need to mean what you say and say what you mean. They don't like you weak, and they don't want you. I know it seems like they don't want you as a yes person either. You just everything they say, you okay. No, they don't want that. They'll take it.
That's a temporary turn on.
It is. They'll take it now.
So temporary, like you said, take it. It's definitely temporary.
Man, you can wash their clothes, cook they'll take all that.
But a man know his wife. The Bible speaks of it. A man should know his wife. So it's like a man know who he should marry.
Yeah. Say that again.
A man know who he should marry. Like ain't no buying them, because a man gonna love who he love.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. And I'm loving that we touching on this base on this topic. Ladies, stop trying to buy your guy. Stop trying to buy him, because the money, the shoes you getting them,
yes,
the chain you buying them, the earrings you buying them is not buying him. You just like a certain, how women have certain guys. They say, oh, I'm gonna get him to do. When people got their mind made up a certain way on how they gonna limit you in their life.
Yeah,
you gotta understand. This is why it's a lot of I don't care no more, girl. I'm just gonna lose myself. I'm done. I don't got no man. Cause you put all in the man. You should have put all in God.
Yeah, in yourself.
Because if you put it in God gonna send you the man you need.
He will.
And sometimes you might don't want that man. But God to give you the man you need.
Yes.
And sometimes you might don't want him. Sometimes you probably be like, dude a lame, or dude this and that. But when God send you somebody, just know your prayer's been answered. You just denied it. So it's like, stop being anxious, ladies, and guys too.
Yeah.
Stop being anxious. I ain't saying it because I'm married. I just know I couldn't be like that ever. I'm a man for anything. I'm a king. So I want to tell the kings and queens that's out there, take care of yourself.
Yes.
Don't find yourself losing yourself over a guy, and you starting to feel like he left me, girl. I just want to kill myself. I just don't got nothing else to live for. But you got a 2-year-old baby right here, and you got a 3-year-old baby right there.
Yes,
But you put all your time and energy in this man and forgot about the kids.
Yeah.
So what about the kids? They gonna want their mama.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to, ladies, you got to just slow down a little bit and just let God, and just, when I say slow down, just let the relationship build. You know, let the time fly. You know, no matter how attractive he gets to you, and no matter how much you want him, because everybody attractive. The guy wants you, but the girl wants you too.
Mm.
And some might go down that night, you know, but it rushes everything. It takes away all the volume, you know, and then people start separating you in their mind, putting you at a certain place like, hey, you just like that person. You just like that person, you know, because you lost yourself so fast. And I know everybody make mistakes. I know a lot of people make mistakes. Everybody grown, but, you know, we got to stop using that quote, we grown. Be smart.
Yes.
You know, learn how to deal with yourself. Learn how to love your body. You know, my brother told me something before. He say if his girl was cheating, he said that was her doing it though. She had to do that. She had to do that. You know what I'm saying? She had to take all those. But he's right. That's her body. But my thing is to tell her body, don't try to pay your man back because of what he did. Talking about I'm gonna lose myself because he cheated on me.
Yeah.
You know, you just gave your body away to a man. Just what
body.
kind of payback you got?
Nothing.
You might call
I agree
AIDS.
with
You
that.
might call something. You know, you might just to pay somebody back. What you doing?
I always said that I would never use my body to get nobody back out. Yeah, that some people do that because some people probably wanted to do that anyway with that particular person.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But then sometimes they will go to their friend. They do want to get them back and they think they hurting them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you about men, y'all. They don't feel the same way like we do. Some of them don't even care if you go ahead and sleep with their friend. And that don't bother them sometimes. Sometimes it does now. They'll go ahead. Some people will shoot you.
Yeah,
You better be careful too.
Yeah, they hurt you.
Because they will.
I don't play about my
you.
wife.
Exactly.
You know, and I ain't worried about it either. But I'm just saying, you know, when you love someone, respect.
Oh yeah.
What, you know, because a man gonna know a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say a woman, I mean a queen. You know, because sometimes people be like girls, little girls, but people start to act like little girls. You know, no matter how old you get, you need to really, you know, protect yourself. You know, you need to really appreciate yourself. Look in the mirror. Hey, I'm a queen. You know, I don't care if you got to go get your hair done.
Yeah.
Go, you know, whatever you got to do to look pretty and make you feel like, hey, I'm somebody. Do so.
And it has nothing to do with your side. Sometimes I'm saying, I'm not saying this. You should take care of yourself and you should look the best you can look. But sometimes we judge ourselves according to how we look. And we might not be shaped or look like the lady down the street or the ladies that they looking at. That does not matter.
It don't.
You got to know you are who you are because of who you are.
Amen.
And who you were created to be. You still important.
Yes.
You deserve to be happy. And you got to know that. And that has nothing to do with a person.
Yes.
You deserve to live a happy. God said he came to give us life and give us that more abundantly. He wants us to live in our purpose. And that's before a person. Yes. You know, so much we have been taught how to be a way. It's like we've been taught that a relationship in a man is the end all be all. If that's the case, then people wouldn't get divorces. It wouldn't be wars. No, that's not it. You got to put something in. You have to put life and worth into yourself. And when you do that, you won't even attract the same kind of people. The same man won't even come up to you that used to come up to you. When you really know who you are and you healed and you free and you carry yourself in a certain way, they won't even approach you. But people can like sharks can smell blood. They can smell wounded women.
Yes. And you know, I love that scripture in the Bible. A man should know his wife, right? So going back to what you're saying, a man can see it, right?
They can.
So go back into what God said too. A man should know it. That's a connection.
Yes.
You know, and then we go back into women that a man know he can get overnight.
Yeah.
You know, and I know sometimes things happen. No matter who you are, we still human beings. We still have a life, and we all want to be happy. But people need to know how to be happy.
Yeah,
happy is not giving yourself away to somebody like that.
Anybody.
You know, I seen something with the girl Sierra, the rapper Sierra. I mean, the singer Sierra.
Love Sierra.
She married her husband, but she ain't let him do nothing until they got married a whole year.
Yeah, and
I think that right there. Show a man how to appreciate you if you can wait a whole year
and they want you.
Oh, you gonna want to back real back? Shout out to and I'm be honest. Shout out to my wife. I waited 2 years.
What?
Yeah, I waited 2 years. We did some
Man,
hugging.
wifey.
Yeah, I waited 2 years.
I
But
know that's right.
that's why I married her.
Say that again. That's why he married her.
I waited 2 years. But that in that 2 years, we went to a lot of movies. We did some skating. We was walking around dressing alike with pajamas on.
Cute.
We was taking pictures together. We starting to know each other within that time. See, nowadays, everybody want to be anxious. So it's like, yeah, try. Oh, he smell good too. And it's like, you kind of lose yourself a little bit. But you got to pick yourself back up.
We live in a society that teaches us to just do whatever we want. I really don't respect yourself. And I know they want to call this old teaching, but it's not. Respecting your body. And I'm going to tell you why men don't respect women like they used to, because you don't respect yourself. You don't respect your body. They could get it anytime from anywhere. They don't even have to try to do nothing. They don't have to take you on no dates and bring you flowers.
Just pull up in the car.
And they, and women, I haven't met one yet thinking they can be like a man, and just sleep around like, well, they do it. Well, you have a whole different result than they do. I think we need to be real with ourselves.
Be mindful.
We can't just sleep around and don't get connected. You getting connected to these different people, and now you messed up and you wonder why you all over the place and everywhere. That's because you're not centered, and you're not taking care of your own self. Yeah,
because spirits travel. I mean, you starting to give yourself away to everybody, and you pick up the phone or people who probably love you and you talk to them. You got a snotty attitude towards them, but you got to think about it. Spirits is real. Yeah. You might have a snotty attitude to a person that loves you just because you did something wrong with your body, and your spirit and connected with some ain't right. You might connect it with a stripper that dated 50 people at one time. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to come down about. I'm just being honest. And now you got a snotty attitude. You starting to hate the world. Starting to wake up mean at everybody. It's you got to get on your knees, repent of your sins. Get back up and tell God, forgive me. I'm back, Father God. I'm ready to just be better. Yeah. Because once a person start losing themselves, they forget about God as a forgiving God.
Yeah, He is.
So don't lose yourself to the world and feel like, hey, it's over with. I did that. I messed up. It's over with.
Precious.
I ain't got no life no more. No, God is a forgiving God. If you still living, you got a chance to repent and be better.
And you know what? I don't like these messages of these people on these podcasts telling you are not valued because you have 3 kids. I don't care if you got 10 kids, 10 different baby daddies. Certain things happen for people, and everybody don't go through life the same way or deal with their traumas or issues. I guarantee a lady that has that happen, something traumatic has happened in her life, and we all have things that happen to us. That's what I love about God. He doesn't look at me any less because I probably didn't travel the road that you did. You can always turn around, and as long as you got breath in your body every day, you can always do this thing over.
Yes, you definitely can.
You can always start and learn who you are. Put the work in. Don't let people tell you that you're not valuable because you didn't, because of them. Yeah, and most of the time you don't know what they did, but they've made mistakes and they rotten and all kind of stuff. You know that you are valuable no matter what you have done. God loves you.
God do,
and He's waiting on you. And that's the thing
good, man.
And I know we talk about God, but it's nothing. It's nothing like Him. He's the one that teach you your value. He's the one that loves you unconditionally. He's the one who teach you who you are as an individual. If you ever had a spiritual encounter with Him, there's nothing in the world that's like that, having those things. And you need Him. I think you need a spiritual base, just in my opinion,
to
really navigate it through this life, to navigate through relationships, to use the wisdom that He naturally has given us. I think we need to get back to being disciplined, to have strength, and have in our lives as women. This society just want us to be loose and want us not to care about ourselves, especially us, and want us to just be used and misused, and that's not our purpose. That's not what He put us here for.
I agree 100%. And it's, I kind of look at, I gotta definitely come down on the fellas a little bit too. because definitely that was definitely huge for the women. Women definitely need to really, really realize who they are. And if you did something wrong, just dust your shoes off, get back up, and say I ain't gonna do it no more. I repent of my sins. Nobody is like God. God is truly amazing, and I use this quote all the time. I say I thank God for God.
Yeah.
Because that's me finding him.
Yeah.
See, not knowing him, you just living a regular life.
Yeah.
And you would take what we saying like it's preaching to you. But see, we teaching. We trying to let you know not to make the mistakes.
Yeah.
And we talked about this on the phone earlier. Like,
we had a great conversation.
And things like this need to be heard publicly where people can understand, hey, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Because some people, they deal with guilt. And when you deal with guilt, you starting to give up on yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's like a thief. As soon as the thief steal, he gonna keep stealing because he already sinning. So he's like, okay, I stole that. I might well keep stealing. It's pressure to him. It's like it's just like a urge thing. It's like, I have to do this again because the Bible said don't kill, steal, destroy, right? So once a man steals something, he want to become a thief. Once the killer kill, he want to keep killing. These things is automatic gonna keep happening to some happen. So that's that for the man might go to jail, and the killer, the Bible speaks of that. Basically, if you kill someone, your life, go into structure. So you got to be careful on what you do. Don't kill, steal, and destroy, because it come back on you. It come right back on you when you do it. And you got to be careful. You got to be careful on how you carry yourself, how you do things. And you definitely want to stay positive. Stop listening to so much gang banging music that's triggering your mind into the wrong direction, making you want to, do those things, because once you do it, you got something to face, and it just, and I just really want to talk to everybody, not just, and the ladies is very important because they have us, but I want to talk to the men too, appreciate the woman you got.
Yeah.
If you got a good woman, spend a little time with her, take her to the show. Take her out to eat, love her, and just stay prayed up.
Yeah. Men, deal with your abandonment issues. A lot of men have abandonment issues that come from their father a lot. And then you grow up with those issues, and now you can't relate in relationships. And stop using those things as excuses to treat women bad.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse. We all been through something in our life. I hear so many men use what they've been, even even if you've been in a bad relationship. You know how many relationships we go through as women and we still love another person? We do that, but we choose to do that. We choose to do that. But you have to deal with your issues first so that you can be in a healthy relationship, so you can be the leader in your homes. Like if you don't have in your homes like you should, if you're not healed and healthy and know how to deal with things in a correct manner, there's no way you're going to have a good, healed, and healthy relationship.
I agree.
Even with your children, it's important to be healthy and whole, raising a family. It's okay even for men to feel and stuff like that, but go get help. Stop listening. Stop thinking getting counseling and stuff is a stigma behind it. You just going to get help. Do you all know, I said this last week, that counseling, verbal sitting down talking to a counselor, started in Africa. That was the first time. Look it up, Google it. Sitting down, having counseling sessions started in Africa.
Wow.
They make us think, listen,
and I said,
talk to somebody.
Out there in Africa, they got some faith in God out there too.
Yeah.
They know how to jump, get on their knees, all pray together, and you definitely need to talk to somebody.
Yes.
And stop using your friends that don't know more than you for counsel. Because you really calling them, telling them all your problems, and they giving you all their answers, how they deal with their man, and that's why they ain't got a man. And because a man should know his wife. A man don't want a man. If I'm just saying, if I know this, if I know my woman is sitting there telling Keisha everything we do, and I can hear you tell Keisha everything we do, in my mind, I know where to put you. I ain't even taking you serious.
Yeah.
So that's what a lot of women do. They giving a whole life in front of a man that they trying to marry, telling them everything that happened with them. yeah, I was on probation. I had I had a guy in the past he used to beat me. These guys don't care about none of that.
Well, you don't want to tell them everything.
Yeah, because I'm just
Some
saying,
of these
like,
people use that against you too.
yeah, they do. So you telling a person that you own this, that, and
No.
people looking at you like you was
stupid like
attractive.
that?
You should have been quiet. You might well just looked pretty.
Yeah. They be like, oh, you let them treat you so okay. Let me do the same. And they people do it.
They do it all the time. I
do
see
what
it.
they could get away with.
I can't say nothing I haven't seen before. A person just losing themselves and getting into a relationship with a guy like it's just this a guy you trying to be with, and you trying to friend him in the beginning of y'all relationship, and you telling him everything. He really, I mean, if you're gonna be turned on, you're gonna be turned on, but don't give him your whole life. You'll throw a person off. You telling them all this. Just be. I'd rather you just be quiet, cause they ain't.
That's true.
Yeah, just be quiet. Just you got some rich. Let's play some Hasley Brothers. Like if you rolling and you just don't have nothing to say. I mean, I tell you if you know how to pray, and you'll catch your attention when you say, "Hey, I want to pray for you."
You
touch a man's hand and tell him,
wow.
What? You touch a man's hand and say, I want to pray for you while we riding. That's deep. That gonna trigger his spirit. He should already know who his wife is off top. But a lot of women don't think like that because they starting to be like men. They want to argue with a man, trying to figure a man out, want to fight with a guy. God ain't say that.
Yeah.
God said respect your husband. So how do you gonna have a husband if you don't respect him? And God said, love your wife like Jesus loved the church. You must love the woman. But nowadays, like I say, a lot of women want to be like a man,
but
they don't want structure.
Well, a lot of times a woman don't want to be like a man. That's when they put in that mode. If you with a man that you can trust, a woman will relax in that. It's nothing like I love being a woman.
Some women do. Most of them, they
don't know no better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They out here trying to gain that respect. No, it come from they exes, they past.
Yeah. They
been to deal with a abusive relationship.
Right. So they can't relax in it.
Yeah, they can't.
I was with a crazy man, y'all.
And it's not relaxing. You're making you stand on your defensive mode to a man.
I know.
And it make a man confused where men want to disappear now. So it's like, calm down, ladies. Stay humble. Give him a chance to love you. Give him a chance to say, do something to make him do it. I don't care if you got to massage his feet. Man's like simple things. You can massage his feet, massage his back, and don't be all, I'm doing this for this. No, stop. Don't let the devil trigger you in your mind. Just do it. Because if you love him, ain't nothing wrong with putting a little oil on a man's feet. I'm talking about for the ladies because we mans. I'm telling you how we feel. We want pleasure like y'all want pleasure.
Yeah.
And shout out to my wife because she do it.
All right, Mrs. Witch. I know that's right. Teach these young ladies and old women.
I can only speak on what I get to. I know how it make me feel. So I'm ready to dish it out to the world.
What it is too. But if you have a man, if
and
you
I'm
have
a man too, so I know how I feel.
That's treating you a certain kind of way, you will get certain things from a woman you ain't even got. Like you ain't got to ask for submission. If a man is in his place and he's making you feel comfortable, you can trust him. You can relax in your feminine role. But when you don't have someone, I know I was listen, I'm speaking from experience. I was married for a long time and I carried my family. I got married young. I carried my family. I didn't know what it was to relax. I seen it. I grew up with it. But in my relationship, I couldn't relax in my relationship. I couldn't even trust that the bills was going. He had to pay rent, but I couldn't trust even that he was going to buy diapers and stuff like that. I could count on my hands.
Does that make a woman feel some type of way? You can't trust that? Like, do you
feel you
like...
don't trust them. You don't trust them. Like, I act a certain, like I never cussed him out and stuff like that, but I didn't respect him in a certain way, like I respected my uncles because I seen what kind of husband
structure they had.
My uncles is some bad men.
You always told me I can't wait to meet them. I can't wait to meet
I can't, and I'll be like, "What is men at?" I'm waiting on but yeah, I had to go. If my baby needed something extra, I had to go and work and get it. And he was very jealous of him.
Of his son?
Very jealous
of his son?
Yes, he was very jealous.
Oh my God! Why? Because the relationship y'all had?
No, I didn't. Some women will like I'll give the kids all attention and they will take away, but I never did that. I made sure I gave him still attention.
Right.
But you know, when you dealing, let me say this too, when you dealing with a messed up man, you know, he had messed up childhood. Sometimes we expect certain things from a person that they never experienced, that he never experienced a lot of love, a lot of attention. I seen the way his mama treated him.
Wow.
He went through a lot as a kid, so he was a messed up grown man. We were young when we got together.
How y'all was?
I think 18 and 19.
And how long y'all been together?
We was together like maybe 15 years
What?
in total.
And y'all had a son together.
We had
and
a
he
son.
was jealous of him.
He was very jealous of him. Maybe because he didn't get the same love like I gave my baby.
That's what I was saying.
I think
from
him.
Okay. Okay.
And they have a strain. Their relationship is
that ain't
okay.
a reason to
no,
be jealous
that's it.
of your child.
But people think, I don't know, sometimes that's not the first time. Some men really get jealous of their children.
Yeah, like you say, how they raised too.
Yeah.
Because I love the relationship.
Yeah.
You know, when you got a relationship, because these my kids. I want
that's what I
you to have I want you to hug. Look, all I'm gonna say, don't kiss her in the mouth. At 18, I ain't gonna let my son do that now. Hey, mom, no, he's still a baby in your eye, but you ain't gonna be doing that. Daddy gonna get jealous of that now. I might get on top. No, but you know, men shouldn't think like that though.
It was weird. It was on his baby shower. He was acting real weird. He was walking around there looking crazy.
Yeah, he less confident. He ain't confident.
But you know, I prayed for that man, and he ain't like he was when we was together. He got a lot of prayer and fasting.
Yeah, but look at God. He got you out. And you lost a lot of weight too, Vita. We're going to talk about it next on the show. We definitely, when we come back next Friday on Intellectual Radio at 8 p.m., we're going to talk about the weight loss, how important it is to lose weight, how important it is to keep being focused, keeping yourself together, keep looking nice, pretty, smelling good, looking good. Don't give up on yourself, people. And make sure October 31st, you get what, Vita?
We're going to have the album release, Meditate. That's gonna come out October the 31st. I am so proud of this, brother. I know it's gonna be dope. If you having a problem making babies, go ahead and this. I ain't saying it's medically, but I'm just saying in my opinion, go ahead and download the song because it's gonna help you.
Yes, because there's so many.
Bring a little romance.
Yes, bring some romance, and then come out October 31st to the Halloween party and bring your costume, y'all, and make sure you stay tuned in on Intellectual Radio. Even when you don't see us, ladies and gentlemen, listen to some of the amazing music. 24 hours, 7 days a week, Vita. Yes. And also we screaming live. Oh, I said it. We screaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week. But we got over 50 intellectual radio shows already. Yes. Feed your brain. People every stay day. Positive, stay prayed up, stay out the way of harm, danger, and hurt. Right. Keep God first. Yes. And stay tuned in to us right here on Intellectual Radio. Well, we get it popping, baby.
Period.
Don't you leave, you can lose your confidence. So, baby, please know the man you got it. So roll with me. Now you know your atmosphere before we leave. Pay attention to up in here. Can we agree? Put them drinks up in the air. Shawty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling now. Shawty, when I go, tell me that you're coming now. Shawty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling. Shawty, when I go, tell me that you're coming. I want you always by my side, don't leave. I want you always with me, don't you never leave. Shawty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling now. Shawty, when I go, tell me that you're coming. Come on.